Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 10th through the 16th of April 2022. I hope you guys had a good week. I am going to take just a really quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If you find that that is your situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate just a little bit better. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. That's not unusual. And also, if you would like a personal reading, the information can be located in the small box beneath this reading. Okay, let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Whoa, that was very quick. Okay, so we have the Hangman. We have Temperance in reverse. Now that is your sign, Sagittarius, in the major arcana. And the Five of Swords. Okay, guys, what's going on here? So Five of Swords does indicate to me that there's some kind of a conflict here. It does look like it's a little bit ego-driven. Maybe not even on your side. It could be on someone else's side. So, you know, don't get alarmed, but yeah, it almost looks like there's something here that needs to be healed. Whatever this is something that's been long standing. This is something that's been going on for a while at some level, but it may have erupted or it may erupt during this week. And I almost feel like it is on the other person's side somehow. Yeah, because it's leaving you feeling a bit imbalanced, not really at your highest vibration. So I feel like something here is occurring, but it's something that's long-standing. I also feel like you're just going to kind of wait and see what happens with this, but it does bother you a little bit. It's almost like something got thrown up into the air that you weren't expecting, and it's leaving you feeling imbalanced. Let's see who you're connecting with here. Show me who Sagittarius is connecting with. All right. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, it's that long-standing energy. Could be family you're dealing with. Maybe family. Could be somebody you have a long-term connection with. We have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, so this conflict has to do with some kind of information about something that's a bit deceptive. I feel as if there's deception involved with this, some kind of lying, cheating, stealing, some kind of deceptive energy in some form that is discovered, found out, or this person could be accusing you of this and it may not even be true. But it has something to do with deception. Now, that being said, like I said, this is somebody that's been in your life for quite some time. They may normally be pretty happy-go-lucky. I do have to point out, though, that when I see the Three of Cups together with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this is indicating to me third-party energy. So somehow that could be involved as well. I don't know. For some reason, it feels like there's a disconnect here, though, and I'm not sure why. It's not even what I'm seeing in the cards. It's what I'm feeling. Let's see the energy of the connection. That might tell me a little bit more. Show me the energy of this connection. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay. So this is a love connection. Yeah, this is a love connection. You may feel like you're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen in this. The person that you're connected with, they're looking at this connection as a long-term connection, but I feel like some kind of third-party energy here has erupted. I don't know if they're accusing you of that or if or if you feel that they may be doing this. But this is a long-term connection too. This is not a new connection. And I do feel like it's a very close connection, which is, it doesn't make sense to me that this person would think this. This looks like a soulmate connection. Let's see. Now, it could be that there's a decision that's coming up here as well between the two of you. Let's see what's affecting this connection. All right, we have the Sun in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse. All right, so what's affecting the connection? Well, you're not happy with this. That's one. You're very much not happy with this. It looks like there was a Tower moment in the past. Something happened that kind of eroded this connection a bit in the past. It could have been third-party energy that was discovered, and maybe there's still fights about this. But I'm also seeing that the person you're connected with, Sagittarius, they are trying to kind of put things back together. They may not quite know how to do that. It's almost like they're in the dark a little bit about how to go about putting things back together, how to rebuild this connection or rebuild within this connection. You're acknowledging that this connection needs to be healed, and it almost feels like neither of you quite know how to go about doing this. The person you're connecting with here, I do feel like they want to reconnect. They want to rebuild this connection. And I feel like you want to heal it too. Let's see the outcome. Well, you have Judgment. So either a judgment call is going to be made regarding this connection, and it's going to be heavily affected by the conflict and by the deceit, whatever this deceit was that was brought out. Those two things are going to heavily affect this judgment call. But for some of you, I definitely see coming back together. And there will be a celebration for those that do. It'll be celebratory, because what's taking place here is that there is an effort to try to bring this back together, to heal this connection. However, there's difficulty in doing that because I feel like neither of you quite know how to go about doing it. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this tells me that things, this is underlying energy, and it tells me that things aren't they're not stable, or haven't been stable, but they're beginning to stabilize. So they're moving very slow. Both parties feeling kind of stuck. And that would make sense. Neither party not really knowing how to move this forward and bring that healing in, bring that reunited energy in. I do feel like that's going to shift though, Sagittarius. I do. I feel like your energy feels more stuck than theirs. I do feel like you've been very hurt here. So let's clarify. Why is the Hangman here? All right, we have the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. That would be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Don't have to be, though. Yeah, so you do love this person. There is love here. I do feel that you're being a little bit reserved with your love, but you do love this person. And I do also think that you have learned to put your needs first. Which may have been a very difficult lesson for you. It may have been hard for you to do that. Because I know that most Sagittarians are very giving. And so I do think that this has been a lesson in boundaries. And so I do think you have learned to put your needs first. But you do love this person. And this person is the person you would choose to be with. Why is Temperance here in reverse? Okay, King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. That would be, let's see, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so feeling a bit imbalanced right now, but definitely wanting a new beginning. You're very attracted to this person. You see them as very stable. And they feel that this connection is very stable. So I do see that there has been stability in the past here. And you see this person as being a very good either husband or wife material. There's a strong physical attraction here as well. If this person is a father or mother, you do feel that they're a good father or mother. Yeah, so I feel like this is definitely the person you want to be with, but acknowledging that there needs to be healing in the connection. Let's see why the Five of Swords is here. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, and there's that Three of Swords. Yeah, so for some of you, it was definitely some third-party energy here. An offer that was given elsewhere. Yeah, and you may have found out about it. You may have gone through the phone. There may have been a text that was, considered bad news. You may have seen something. This connection didn't move forward as a result of that. So that's where the conflict is. And it's very painful. This is a very painful connection. When the connection failed to move forward, that was extremely painful as well. So I do feel like I said earlier, Sagittarius, this has been more difficult for you emotionally by the appearance of it. And I do feel like you really pulled back. You really did. So acknowledging that, but also acknowledging that you do have feelings for this person. You do hold this person in high regard. You do want a new start with this person. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Four of Wands reversed. And the Empress. Ooh. Yeah, so I see an ending here. I do see the two. So there was marriage, in some form marriage or a long-term connection affected this connection. I see an ending. And I also see, though, that this person, Sagittarius, holds you in very high regard. They do see you as being, and they see this connection as being very growth oriented, very prosperous, that it could be everything. So you both are holding each other in high regard. You both want to see more come of this connection, it looks like. But I do see the ending here. Now I do see some twin flame energy on their side. I'm not seeing it on your side. So I do have to point that out because we do have the 1111 card. We have the Empress. I'll let you know if I see more of that. It could just be coincidental at this point. But I do see that they hold you in high regard. Let's see why the Three of Cups is here. Yeah, they put you above all others. I can see that. But they may not have always done so. Nine of Swords and the World. Yeah, so they didn't let you go. They haven't let you go. This isn't over for them. And I can also see that this person lays awake at night. They worry. Some of them are crying tears at night. Not everybody, but some. I can tell that they worry, that they it's a source of anxiety because they know they're not over you, and I think there's concerns, there's worries about being able to bring this back together because they don't know how to do this. They don't know how to bring it together. And they're definitely not over you. They're not past this connection. Let's see why this Seven of Swords is here in reverse. The Fool and the Devil in reverse. Yeah, so somebody had a new beginning elsewhere. They just kind of, it may have been a very impulsive act. And it looks like it was the person you were connected with, Sagittarius. Now, if the energy is reversed, just reverse it. But it looks like somebody definitely kind of impulsively jumped out on a limb. It was something very toxic, and it's resolved. It came out into the open. This is what the conflict was all about. It was extremely painful for you. And like I said, it was an offer that was given elsewhere. It was an immature thing. And I do feel that, it's over. Let's look at the connection. And the person does have regrets. They do regret the behavior. They really honestly don't know how to bring this back together. So I feel like this person had a misstep. They moved in another direction. Let's see why the Lovers is here. King of Swords in the reverse. And the Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're angry with them. You're angry with them. Having to make a choice here with regard to this connection. And it's going to be a big choice. I do believe that choice is whether to reconcile or not. You do love this person. They do love you. There is... they did kind of... look at the negatives in this connection in the past, and I also feel as if they may have treated you in a way like they didn't, they acted as if they didn't care. But the truth is that they really do care. And I do think that if they behave that way, they're really going to reverse that. They're going to really show you now that they do care. You're kind of angry with this person, though. I do see air sign energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But yeah, definitely there's a decision. Now, I feel like their decision is the same. It's whether or not to bring this connection back together after this painful experience and to rebuild this. Let's look at what's affecting this connection. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. There's the Lovers again. So it's that decision. And we have the Six of Swords reversed. Like I said, they can't move away from you. They can't move on. And, you know, they do feel that you are a soulmate. You feel they're a soulmate. I think you're letting your intuition guide you here. Yeah, I think you're letting your intuition guide you. You've been very unhappy. And then happiness was caused by secrets. The secrets had to do with something of a sexual nature. And I do feel, though, that you are allowing your intuition to guide you with regard to the decisions that you're going to be making here. Because I feel like you kind of don't know what to do either to heal this. So you'll let your intuition guide you. For them, they're trying to put things back together, and that is their decision, is to try to reconcile, because they know that they're unable to move away from you, move on from you. I also feel like they know that they can't just gloss over what has happened here. That in order to resolve this, they're going to have to move through it, not gloss over it. So I do think they're aware of that. Let's look at the outcome. I do see Judgment, so let's see what that's about. So we do have the 5 of coins in the reverse. We have the, wow, 5 of swords. So there's definitely change coming, and a lot of change coming this week. We have the 8 of swords, and we have the 2 of swords. All right, so I do see changes coming this week. Now, a lot of 5s here, okay? Now, the change is not going to happen easily. I'm going to be honest with you here about that, Sagittarius, and this is why. It's going to come through conflict. So I'm seeing a reconciliation, but that reconciliation is going to come through conflict. So the reconciliation may not be this week. I do see the conflict this week because I feel like you're going to be really up in your head about this. This is something that plays in your mind a lot. It's been very painful. The person that you are dealing with here, there's a decision here that's being made that they're kind of avoiding. There's something here they're avoiding with regard to a decision. This is going to cause conflict, okay? So there's some kind of decision they have to make. You're really worried about this, and there's going to be conflict involved with that. Ultimately, though, what I'm seeing, and it won't be this week for most of you, is a judgment call is going to be made, and that judgment call is going to lead to a reconciliation. That reconciliation is going to be recovery of the loss in this connection, and it'll lead to a celebration. But it's going to be a process because there's a lot here that has to be processed. Now, bottom of the deck, we have the Sun in reverse. Sign of Leo, by the way. And we have Gemini here, very strong, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. But the Sun in reverse is just, it's things that are not evident, things that are not clear. Things being muddied, in the dark, not really clear. And I do feel that that's kind of this week. Things aren't going to be as clear as you would like them to be, Sagittarius, which is not going to make you happy. So bear with it, because I do see better days coming. And I do think that Spirit is telling you this. So just try to hold on, because I do see better days coming. It's just that it's going to be a process. So let me pull some oracles for you and see if this gives you a little bit more guidance. Pulling for Sagittarius, Spirit. Sagittarius. Right, let's see what we have. Okay, Sagittarius, for you, I like this because this is very strong fire energy and you are a fire sign. It says meditation for creativity. So this is very strong fire energy. You can see the flames shooting out of that wand there. And so I feel as if this is an indication for you to kind of pour some of that energy into, creative pursuits. Most Sagittarians are very, very creative. So I think that will help you to kind of center yourself and get yourself in a better state of mind. For the person that you are dealing with, yeah, this is interesting as well. It says fire magic. Okay, so again, it's that strong fire energy that's evident in your reading, and this is a manifestation card. So the person that you are dealing with is manifesting, and they're manifesting through fire. That tells me that they are likely manifesting you. Interesting. And for the connection, we go all the way on the opposite. It says prayers and wishes. We see somebody at a wishing well. So this is for the connection itself, and this tells me that there is on both sides both parties wishing that, you know, this could be healed, it can be fixed. And I do feel as if you both will get that wish, but it's gonna take a little time. I do see some conflict happening, and working through that conflict is going to allow the two of you to manifest what it is that you are trying to manifest here, if you want to. Now, I hear people say, I don't want to be with that person anymore. And if that's the case, this is most likely not your reading, because this reading is for a couple who actually very much hold each other in high regard, but there has been a misstep here. And, you know, I do feel that this is for somebody who wants to bring the connection back together. So, in any event, I hope this has been helpful, and if you would, like and share the video. If this resonates with you at all, please subscribe, and if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do that as well. I read all of them. Until I see you next week, namaste.